Oh hey, didn't see you there. Welcome back. Episode 38, Binding of Isaac Repentance. I'm just Jershin, and welcome. Last episode was the sequel that nobody asked for. We did a lovely Bethany run, and spoiler alert, managed to succeed in getting a mother victory. So we're really close to being done with Bethany. All we need is Hush and not great. What do we need? Hush and who? Hush and Dogma. Hush and Alt Path. Okay. Which is pretty sweet, in my personal opinion. Today, I don't think we're going to do Bethany again. I don't think we're going to do challenges. Let's do an alt character. Is there another alt character we've unlocked that we haven't tried? We haven't tried Samson. He's horrifying. We've tried Eden. We haven't tried Keeper, but I don't want to. Let's try Samson, I suppose. Nipples and all. Okay, we'll try Samson. Look, I don't know what to expect from this character. That does not look like what the picture, his main picture showed, but that's okay. Okay, so we've got base damage. We've got base tears. We've got a bad haircut. We are getting redder for some reason. We have Tauros. We don't have Tauros because I'm not getting slower. We have Are You a Wizard, which is pretty horrible, though the eyes with the haircut goes pretty well together. Can't help but notice we do not have Bloody Lust, aka the Samson signature item. He is getting really red, though, so I'm sure something happens when we reach, like, Taurus status, but I don't see Taurus over to the right. So what precisely is the mechanic here? Our damage is not increasing, our speed is not increasing. I'm just getting more red. Sure, we'll take Bible Tract. What does redness equivalate? Equivalate is not a word. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's Oh god, oh god. Help! Okay, well that wasn't very good. Okay, cool. So it said like something about Berserker mode, and I'm assuming that's what Berserker mode is. We'll take Blood Bombs. It's an HP upgrade, which is pretty cool. So it seems like every so often we turn into the Forgotten. I will get that man's name wrong every single time. After a certain period of time, we essentially turn into the Forgotten, a melee-based character who can also throw the bone in boomerang fashion. And he gets like a pretty sick speed and damage upgrade. Is that good? I'll be honest, I think I'd rather just have normal Samson give me Bloody Lust every day of the week. I don't know if it's good. There it is. Okay, it's timed, and there it goes. Okay. So I'm assuming it does give us a pretty sick stats upgrade, but like sometimes I just like shooting, you know? I'm gonna assume... Maybe I'm crazy. I'm going to assume... that there's like some pretty cool synergies, like there would be potentially with the Forgotten as well when he pulls out the bone. I don't know how to say that in a way that is not unsavory, so I apologize. Yeah, I don't know. This is a strange one. This is probably, I would say, I don't want to say the least transformative. Okay, so here it comes. It seems to happen like. He do be smacking, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, when you get a kill, it increases. Okay, a lot of HP. When you get a kill, it increases the duration of your Berserker mode, which is, so it's almost like, it's like Mega Breath in a way. It's almost like the faster you clear rooms with it, the longer it will last, which is pretty cool. I'm also noticing that it's, okay, this is the hardest enemy to dodge in the game, so I don't feel so bad. I think it's not based on time when you get Berserker mode. Okay, but like taking 6 hits against him is pretty embarrassing. It's not based on time. I think it's based off either damage dealt or damage taken, or maybe both. So it's like Bloody Lust and Lusty Blood both combined. Except not really, because those just give straight stat upgrades, and this gives something else entirely that I don't know how I feel about right now. To be honest, I think I'm in the camp that I don't love it. I can't tell, is that his bottom jaw? Like, is he just ripping out his bottom jaw in order to make this transformation possible? Because in that case, it's kind of gross. It seems like it can be good if you can potentially, like, extend its use for multiple rooms. Like, if you can, like, crank through the rooms quickly and get multiple rooms out of it. Hey, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. What I was just about to say is our damage really sucks right now because we have no damage upgrades, although that's pretty sick. And what I was gonna say is I'm not gonna complain because anything that increases my DPS at this point in time is pretty awesome and something I didn't already have, so I'm happy to have it. However, it's a little weird. You guys know I'll harp on it. I'll say it time and time after time. What's the thing? Say it with me, chat. What's the thing that I love the most in Isaac, and what do I base most whether I like an item or not off of? Predictability. That's right. When you add any sort of unpredictability to the mix, that's suddenly when I start having a bad time. Not like a bad time like I want to stop playing or anything, but like it makes the Isaac experience a little more difficult in my opinion. And this just adds an ever so slight layer. It's a teeny tiny layer, but it's a small layer of unpredictability in terms of, I mean, it's not unpredictability because you know when it's gonna pop most likely, but when it pops, it completely changes your combat style. We go from just shooting tiers to like, it's like a charge shot melee build essentially. Filigree feather, sure. I think that increases our deal with the angel chance maybe, which I think I've already messed up my chance of getting any sort of good on this particular room, so it's fine. I will say, seems like it's probably very good against bosses. Maybe not. I mean, it did a good chunk of damage compared to our normal DPS, so it's probably better. But probably still needs a little bit of work. I would say this run is probably toast. I know it's early and things could change very quickly. 2 speed ups helps for sure. That doesn't. So I don't want to say that it's over, but I will say I'm not in love with the situation we have going on here. I'll take the Spirit Heart. Probably should not have taken the Spirit Heart because I actually, in retrospect, that's very loud. In retrospect, I would have liked to, infinite range, huh? Infinite range, huh? How do I feel about infinite range? I mean, I like it. And I honestly don't even know what Filigree Feather does. Sure, give me infinite range. Give me infinite range. You never know, maybe we'll find number 1 or something and we'll be like, oh, it's fine, we have infinite range. So we'll take that. Yeah, I should have picked up the Spirit Heart after we visited the Curse Room because I do want to visit the Curse Room. Hopefully it pays for itself in terms of the Spirit Heart. It didn't pay for itself in terms of a Spirit Heart, but it did give us what I would consider a pretty good item in Little Horn. My watch is buzzing out of control. I apologize. There's like a chat war happening in my group chat or something because my left wrist literally will not stop vibrating. It must be, we'll go ahead and blame that on my poor performance thus far. Or we'll blame my poor performance on that thus far. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this, is it rude to call it a gimmick? Cause like, I think it's fun. The problem is like, especially now that I know that on a room-to-room basis, can't take it because it could be a bad trip. You can extend the time of Berserker mode if you move faster. So in my brain, I'm like, run. You need to go very fast. If you do not go very fast, you're gonna lose Berserker mode. I feel like that actually makes me more likely to take damage. I don't know. So I may just like, move forward with my life operating under the principle that like, use it in boss fights. Like if it pops up and you're in a boss fight, use it. Otherwise, don't rely on it too much. Like, don't be like, I gotta go and beat every single room. Although this is kind of sweet when you get weak enemies like that. Okay, do the boss fight quick. Quickly! Youth! My head has been chopped off? Oh, that's the Spider-Man, okay. I was like, that's a big problem for me. I thought I was dying. I am, in fact, not dying. I'm gonna die, though. I'm alive? I'm dead. Okay, I don't know what that was all about. So apparently you can survive when you're in Berserker mode. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, the last one was horrible. Let's be honest. No damage upgrades, just in general, is a pretty horrible way to live your life. Which is what I would describe that as. And, you know, it was the first time experiencing the new character. We had no idea how they work. Now I know a little bit. So what I'm guessing we just experienced there is that when you're in Berserker mode, you can survive death, but when you leave Berserker mode, you die. Which it's essentially the unfortunate thing that happened to us at the end of that little shenanigan. So during the time that you're in Berserker mode, it's pretty poggy, and then the second you leave Berserker mode, it's a bad time. So it may be, I mean, you'd rather just not be that close to death ever. So I'm like trying to think how that benefits. Like, yeah, if you take a hit and you could die, if you can pick up a red heart, if it's somehow magically spawned in the room in time, then yeah, you could feign death. It seems like that's just really unlikely to happen, to be honest with you. So I don't know if I see a benefit to that. Pretty much like it all. Maybe it's like invincibility, so maybe if you went down to 0 hearts and you were playing like a blood bank, you could get a couple free plays in and then quickly like scoop up a heart or something and survive. Maybe, I don't know. This is, so far, and granted we've only unlocked like 5 of the we've only unlocked like 5 of the 17 potential alt characters. I would say this certainly has like the least interesting mechanic, unless there's like, there could be like hidden parts of this mechanic that I'm just not seeing yet, that we will see in a future date. Not that normal Samson is that intriguing, by the way. He literally just has Bloody Lust. Like, it's more interesting than just having Bloody Lust, but Bloody Lust is like an amazing item, so like I'm happy to have it. Oh my gosh, please, like a damage upgrade maybe? Like any sort of DPS upgrade, please? I'm going insane. I will open this. It could be Stapler. I mean, it could be a lot of things, but in particular, it could be Stapler. Not worth it. That's fine. No reason not to open this, because it could have the quarter. It didn't. But yeah, like between this, Tainted Eden, Tainted Isaac, Tainted Judas, who also, by the way, doesn't have exactly the most exciting mechanic of all time, but again, it's good, so I'm happy to have it. And this one might be good too. Maybe I'm judging a little early. Maybe I'll look really silly in a couple of minutes, like 15 minutes or so. I'll look like a big dummy and be like, wow, this is actually the most busted character of all time. But like maybe the melee mode constantly scales off your damage. So I could see a run where we, you know, actually get a damage upgrade. That'd be like a wild thing at this point, because that doesn't really happen anymore, apparently, in this run. But if we like got some damage upgrades, then I could see us potentially, if it always doubles your damage, like our damage would just be insanity. So like that would be pretty cool. Come on up here. That's gonna hurt. Oh my gosh, like maybe the smartest move of all time. I was like, I'm gonna use Lost Fly to kill these guys, but then I realized that Lost Fly killing that guy was actually going to be detrimental for my health. It's just like a scary way to operate. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna come back for that, don't worry. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's powerful. I'll give you that. It is certainly stronger than base damage, base tiers, which is where I've been living over the course of the entirety of these 2 runs thus far. So, like, When it pops, and I can actually kill stuff in a timely fashion, it seems cool. I really just think it makes me reconsider everything about the combat style that I'm doing. So I really feel like it just, even though I'm doing more damage, I think I'm more likely to take damage because I have to get close and like rethink how I can't just like stand from afar and shoot enemies. It's causing a complete recalculation in my brain. Ooh, okay, so little rooms like this, where it's just a bunch of little tiny enemies. Pretty sweet. Go quick, go quick, go quick, go quick. You! Okay, well that's very annoying. Probably gonna lose my deal with the devil because it is the haunt and I still don't know how to defeat this guy. Like there, like in that particular example right there, I think it just hurts me. Okay, we've survived though, and we've received an actual damage upgrade, which is sick. I got lumpy head now. And not only have we survived, but we actually just got like the actual keys to the kingdom. Even though Satanic Bible, I'm not gonna say isn't as good as it used to be. I would say that it's different. How about that? So now every time you use Satanic Bible, instead of getting a normal item at the end of the floor, you get a deal with the devil item. And you have to pay HP for it. Which I think is good. The deal with the devil typically has a lot of good items. Unfortunately, it does end up costing a lot of HP, but fortunately, you would expect to have a lot of HP because you're going around using Satanic Bible and you're getting a black heart every 6 rooms, so it kind of pays for itself in a way, maybe, I don't know. There's options is amazing, and there's options plus Satanic Bible should just mean we've doubled our chances of finding brimstone after any particular boss fight. So I think I'm into it. Yeah, this feels like a good run. This is a solid foundation for a run. I'm happy to continue this one forward. Don't love this room. Should have saved the hangman card. Should have saved the hangman card. Should have saved the hangman. Don't mind me, just drink a little orange drink. I've already asked you guys what the best flavor, what's the best fruit flavor of, not just beverage, but like, it's hard to nail down because like, Starburst strawberry, goated, unbelievably good, undefeated. Other candies, strawberry flavors, not always my favorite, but Starburst strawberry, tremendous. So I know it can vary from candy or drink to drink. But what's the best fruit flavoring in general, on average? Where's my item room? Am I sniffing glue right now? Where's my item room? I'm so confused. Does anyone know where my item room is? I'm so lost. Hold on. There has to be an item room on this floor. We have not visited the item room yet. Freaking Curse of the Lost is melting my brain. Okay, we've been this way. To the right. I've been this way. That's the shop. Down here. Down here. Down here. To the left. I've been this way. It's the curse room we've been in. Down here. Been here. Down here. There's nothing. Down here. There's nothing. What am I missing? There's no item room. Am I insane? Did I walk right past it? Left. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Good stuff. Unfortunately, I should have waited a little bit longer. All for glaucoma. Maybe glaucoma got a buff. I don't know. Ah! Messed up there and got crunched. That's okay. Okay, we're gonna head down to the next floor. I'm also going to probably like pause for 1 second because it is 5 p.m. but work do be popping off, and I want to make sure I'm not missing something important. You may be hearing a slurry of direct messages and emails coming flying in. I just want to make sure one of them doesn't say like, hello, this is to let you know that you have been fired. So I'm just going to check on that real quick. I have not been fired. They're merely exchanging memes, which is wonderful. Okay, let's continue. We are on Tainted Samson run. You remember this because it only took about 3 seconds for you. It took me about, well, like 6 seconds of approximate digging. So not that much longer than you, but enough that my brain has forgotten. Okay, he gets big mad. That's what we'll call it, Tainted Samson. He get big mad, and when he gets big mad, he rips his bottom jaw. I'm assuming that's what... Did I just hit that back at them? Because that was kind of cool. He can hit bullets. He can baseball it. Okay, that's kind of cool, actually. He unhinges his bottom jaw and uses it? We can have both options? Okay, so... we should most definitely try to get more options before visiting the item room. That unfortunately means I can't... I mean, I have to do it, I feel like. Okay, you know what? I was upset that it's a bomb, but actually, we can... How'd that guy get confused? Is that a new effect of glaucoma? Maybe glaucoma always did that? I don't know. I don't have glaucoma. I don't have great eyesight. But I do not have glaucoma, so that's good. Do we want... yeah, we want to pop this. I was trying to decide if I wanted to pop Satanic Bible on this floor because obviously popping it... Help me? Help me, help you. Help me, help you, help me. Help. Go fast. Faster. Go fastest. You're the fastest man alive and just a little too slow, unfortunately. Keep pushing, brother. Okay, we're good. We got enough bombs now. We can probably afford more options. If I don't have to use the bombs, I'd rather not. I like being nice to the poor donation machine. It does so much for me. So in moments where I can spare it from just getting absolutely decimated by multiple explosive devices, I try to. The speed is unparalleled. I will say it does not look like this bonus scales with our damage. It seems like it's just +3 every time. So I would say there's like certainly some diminishing returns with it. It strikes me as something that is going to be really nice early game when we have like no damage as some sort of form of damage. You know what it's going to remind me of, I think? I hate to say it, because it's such a negative connotation, but I think I'm going to give it the Bob's Brain treatment, which essentially says, if you have no damage, it can be really good. It's really nice because it's an actual form of damage, so you'll be very happy that you have it. The second you get damage, it's suddenly worthless, and it serves only to cause you issues. I think that's probably the camp. That's probably the camp I'm gonna end up with this particular little shtick, little gimmick, if you will. Is once we have a significant amount of damage, I want to take the pills, I do, but it could be telepills. Once we have a significant amount of damage, there just won't be a use for it anymore. Because our main damage will probably be more effective than trying to melee things. But in the interim, like, our damage isn't great right now. We've only received 1 damage upgrade. So in the interim, I'm happy to have it. The Hanged Man. That lets us go into our curse room for free. So let's do that very quickly. And then I think I'm ready to go. Please, a teleportation card so I can take 0 damage would be sick. Then I think I'm ready to go bomb our donation machine, buy more options, peep our item room, and then let's go get Brimstone from our boss fight. Got a High Priestess and a Judgment. I'm gonna bring the Judgment with me. Depending on what kind of Judgment, I may or may not play it. No, I think I'd rather just blow it up for higher... I can't play it. I need money for... I need money for more options, unfortunately, which we got just enough for, thankfully. Let's visit item room. Be blown away by the item within. Or be just, like, kind of okay with the item within. Hello. I think this will get us 1 item closer to Beelzebub, so it's probably better. I don't think either was particularly good, but we'll take it. You never can be upset at an orbital. It's just an extra way to deal damage. Especially if we're going to be getting up close and personal with our unhinged bottom jaw. I think I'll just go ahead and blow these two guys up. Okay. Not the greatest payouts of all time, but it technically paid for itself, and we got 1 penny out of the deal, so happy to have it. And we got a big horn fight. Okay, we are looking... See, I think it just seeks to hurt me. I don't think it's very good. I think I'm more likely to get hurt because I'm getting too close to things that I shouldn't be getting close to. I'm very iffy on this character right now. He seems fine. Like, the gimmick is interesting, but I don't know if I like it. Maybe if I'll adjust and get used to it over time. For now, though, it only serves to confuse me. I said we were gonna get brimstone and I lied to you. I mean, I would say that neither of those is very good. I don't know if I have to tell you that, but I would say neither of those is very good, so we're just gonna head down to the next floor. I do like getting... What do you call it? I do like getting 2 deals with the devil. I think at some point, Maw of the Void or Empty Vessel or something sick is gonna come through. Like, it's just... We don't even need to get deals with the devil at this point. If we do, it just increases the chances even further, but like... We're gonna get through a lot of the deal with the devil pool over the course of this run. The question purely is... are we gonna get enough HP upgrades and or battery charges on the side to actually take them? The answer, I hope, is yes, because that's the risk you run, I would say, with Satanic Bible. And we're also not getting, like, just normal, you know, you would expect a stat upgrade per floor. You wouldn't expect, you get one. You get 1 stat upgrade per floor. Quickly. I don't think I took damage there somehow, and I have no idea how that's possible. We are going to get Bookworm, which is also rather sick. We should do this. Grab the Bible. This will allow us to get every single book for free. The question now is, do you want to stick with Book of Revelations? So we just guaranteed ourselves a pestilence fight. Do you want to stick with Book of Revelations? Banjo's very upset. Banjo, oh my goodness. The question is, do you want to stick with Book of Revelations and get more and more cubes of meat, or do you want to do Satanic Bible and get more deals with the devil? I think I'd rather do Satanic Bible, so we will stick with that. Okay. How are we feeling about this run? To be honest with you, just like markedly confused. I feel like I'm in a very weird place right now. I don't know how to feel about this run in particular. It's a strange Samson, and not just because we're weird Samson who just unhinges his jaw and smacks stuff around. Just in terms of the like assortment of items we get, the massive amount of deals with the devil items we're getting, whether for better or for worse. It's a strange place to be. Also, like, our stats are really bad. like we have a slightly higher than average attack stat, but tier stat is still base tiers. We do have Bookworm, which is nice. Really? You still get a ball of bandage? That's just rude. Those are 2 pretty bad deal with the devil items again, but that's a great one. I told you we were getting brimstone. You just had to believe me. So now I feel great. Why did that get pushed? So now I feel great, obviously. The question now is, oh, it's too late for boss rush. Okay, I was gonna say, we could probably speed things up now. I still got to visit my item room because we have double item rooms. But yeah, I mean, I feel pretty good about our chances here. I no longer am feeling as weird as I was before. Tier's stats still relatively low. Would like to increase that. Obviously, my next question is what happens now when we hit our angry boy hours? Do I keep Brimstone? Does Brimstone synergize with the jaw in some way, shape, and or form? All right, so that's just really bad. All right, so that's just horrible. So yeah, yet again, I would say, I think it is a nerf, not a, not only does this Samson not start with Bloody Lust, which is an amazing item, I think the Berserker mode is kind of just bad. It's so basically like every like 15 seconds now, our Brimstone is just ruined. I do like quadrilateral babies, so I will be taking quintuplets. Thank you. Yeah, I mean it's just bad. It just ruins Brimstone. I mean the little. Yeah, we just go melee. So like it's just bad, unfortunately. The little Brimstone nugget is kind of funny. It looks comical in terms of its, especially when two of them get shot out simultaneously. Like it's funny. I think it's bad though. So yeah, basically like the run would just be better if we were any other character. That's okay. I'm not upset about it. I'm not upset about it. We still have Brimstone, so like 70, maybe even probably like 90% of the time, we're gonna be fine. That 10% of the time when Berserker mode activates, a little upsetting, but it's okay. What do we want else over the course of this run now? Dude, your guess is as good as mine. We're mostly set. We are mostly set. That's unfortunate. Dude, the little nugget is pretty hilarious. It's pretty hilarious, but I would describe not very good. Okay, let's continue. A singular red chest, interesting possibility. Think I will pass upon it, unfortunately. I do wonder, so it seems to be like every it's every like certain amount of damage that we're dealing, we get a nice upgrade in our overall damage. We get Berserker mode. So like later in the game when things have more HP, are we just like constantly activating Berserker like 6 times per room, or does it like kind of scale as the game goes on? I don't know. We haven't gotten far enough to figure that one out yet. That's something we'll figure out. Bottom line, though, is we do have a very nice run on our hands here. Minus the Berserker mode. That'll just be... It's essentially just like 15 seconds of nerf. Or nothing. Yeah, I mean, it's just bad. Again, I'd venture to say it's just pretty bad when that's activated. So we just pretend those time periods don't exist, and then we're fine. These are 2 bad items yet again. The deal with the Devil Pool has been rude. I don't think Maw of the Eye of Belial works. The ability to fly could be kind of clutch, though, so we'll take that. Yeah, the ability to fly is actually very clutch, so we will take that. We could pick up Void and Void Satanic Bible, and then it's just, in theory, Satanic Bible, but even better because it's got multiple effects. The question is it worth 3 HP to do that? I would venture to say no. I would doubt that it's worth it. I found pills and ate them, not very good. Let's peep our boss rush we missed. Let's peep our item room. I would venture to say probably not worth it. You would expect it not to be worth it. Yeah, we could slurp up. Well, you know what's gonna determine it? We are gonna go visit. Here's what's gonna determine it. We are going to go visit our item room, which is why I'm saving 1 key. We're going to visit our item room. We're going to see what 2 items lie in there. If they're both bad, we need a battery charge too, because we need to slurp them up, and we need to have Satanic Bible. But if they're both bad, we could slurp them, and that would solve our issue. Our main issue right now is I can't get statistical upgrades because of Satanic Bible, because all of my boss items are being swapped out for Deal with the Devil items, which don't typically contain stat upgrades. The Void, we can slurp up bad items and get stat upgrades for slurping them, which would alleviate that problem. But it's going to cost 3 hearts. So the question really is it worth 3 hearts? We're going to determine that in just a second. We're going to go in here. These items are both pretty good. These items are both pretty good. I think Infestation 2 just a little bit better. I hate it. I don't want... Keep your jaw in place, please. Okay, I'm out of keys, unfortunately. We do have the belt as well, so I'm going to go pick that up for the speed upgrade. I wish I had more keys so that I could do some more interesting stuff in here. I'm going to blow up some of these and see if we can get a good card, perhaps. Per throw, Temperance Magician. It's not quite what we're looking for. Hermit of... A key could be in here. It was not, but it could have been. Yeah, I can't think of, other than opening this chest right here, which I don't really want to do. I can't think of any other good ways for us to get keys, unfortunately. So we're probably gonna have to leave these behind. That's a shame. That's a darn shame. I guess secret room could as well, but I don't know where the secret room is, and I'm a little too lazy to find out. So I'm gonna go... I think we're not gonna take Void. I'm gonna per throw the 2 of them, see if we get something sick out of it. I should blow this guy up. He could give keys. He did not, in case you were wondering. Second secret room could also give keys. It did not, in case you were wondering. Reroll those. I mean, yeah, that's pretty sick. Oh, you only get to take 1 of them. That's kind of sad. I don't like this weird stacked horn situation we've got going on here. It's the creepiest my character has ever looked. Okay, so we're going to lose Horror Babylon as soon as we hit this floor because, yep, as you can see there, I oopsied. And I picked up an Eternal Heart, but that's okay. We're going to assume we're going to get it back, not on this floor, but on the next floor, because we'll get a guaranteed Deal with the Devil, so I'll just take whatever it has. And other than that, I would say we've got ourselves a victory here. It's just a matter of, okay, when they're kind of clumped up like that, it can be kind of good. I'd say we have ourselves a victory here. It's really just a matter of when, which means at this point, okay, just kidding. We'll get it even sooner, as it turns out. Let's get a little wild with things. Let's get a little wild with it. Yeah, I'm gonna take this guy. I'm gonna take an Incubus, because why not? I now am gonna play this a couple of times because I'm scared. I shouldn't be, we're very strong. Please don't call me fat. I shouldn't be scared, but I'm gonna play this anyway. Even just like, okay, yeah, I was gonna say a Spirit Heart or 2 would make me feel so good about our chances. I now feel fantastic about our chances, so. Okay, now even better. It's like that Anthony Fantano TikTok that's going around where the guy keeps cutting up the pizza into smaller and smaller slices. It's enough slice. That's good. That's good. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's enough slices. It's pretty much precisely what it is going on in my head. Yeah, we got a great run happening here now. I'm happy to have it. I think we will win with flying colors. The question really just is, which path do we want to take? This run is strong enough. I'm kind of feeling... I think Delirium would be silly. I think Delirium would be a little silly, so I won't do Delirium. But we could do Dark Path. I think we're probably strong enough we could do Dark Path. Alge's Rune's pretty sick, and now suddenly makes me think we could definitely do Delirium. Although Delirium means beating both womb floors in approximately 2 minutes each. Cancer Trinket is most certainly going to help with that. my TPS just went up considerably. Thank you for that. Let's see what's in this item room. If it's homing tears, it's not. We'll take Bozo since we already have spectral tears essentially. I don't know why I came into this room. I don't know what I was expecting. Though a 7-cent sack hit is really good. What? Excuse me? Oh, I didn't pick up the nickel because I'm a silly person. 7-cent sack hit is amazing, so we will be picking it up. I was really upset that I accidentally bought a card, but it turns out to be an amazing card, so no skin off my bones as it turns out. And let's go finish this run, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, now at this point I need to think of something to talk about. I already talked about the Anthony Fantano pizza meme. Have we talked about pineapple on pizza? I'm sure we have in stream. I'm a big pro pineapple on pizza stan. But just in case I haven't reiterated that particular fact, on the YouTube side of things, if you don't, this is a horrifying, with the clown face, it is an actually horrifying amalgamation of a creature that we have created. Do I want to do Dark Path? Do I want to do Dark Path? I kind of want the invincibility. I just kind of want the invincibility, to be honest with you. All right, let's continue the run. You can't, I can't be stopped. Like, the Polaroid is just too good. It's Womb XL. We actually could do Delirium. We actually could do Delirium and just get it knocked off. And Hush. We could just get Hush and Delirium knocked out of here. Okay, you know what? Although the argument against doing Hush... sorry, of doing... that's time. It could be Cricket's Head. The argument against doing Delirium is that you could get a random void at the end of any particular run. Like, even if we did like the Mega Satan fight, it could pop up at literally any time. So in that case, maybe it makes more sense to just hope you get it naturally, if that makes sense. But the opportunity is presented here. And if we're gonna do the Hush fight, to guarantee Delirium later, we would have to do the Hush fight again anyway. So that part of me is like, if you're gonna do the Hush fight anyway, just get the Delirium fight done too, you know? It's all gonna depend if we can even get this done in the requisite time period. I only have a minute and a half to do it, and we still haven't found the boss fight, so... I think we'll get there, because I feel like we're on the right path here. I feel pretty confident. No, Google, I'm not speaking to you. Hold on. I lied to you. We're on the wrong path. Okay. Suddenly that became infinitely harder. Okay. So less than a minute. Okay, well now I feel like we're probably not going to make the Hush fight, which is a darn shame. What a weird path to not end up going to the boss fight. It's certainly a shame because I would suggest that this one... This one probably had the legs to do it. I was gonna say we basically have to guess right here. Oops. I was gonna say we essentially have to guess right here. It's still doable. It would have been doable if this didn't happen to us. It would have been doable if that didn't happen to us. Unfortunately, that takes up so much time. Where is my boss fight, brother? Leave this stupid Samson behind. I don't want the jawbone sticky. All right, it's probably over. We got to beat an entire boss. Yeah, I think we probably missed it. All right. Well, okay. If it was any other room, maybe, but of course it's one where I have to wait on the hands to come down. Okay, go fast. And it's Skolex. What's that? You need to get somewhere in a hurry? Ooh, do you hear that? It's Skolex's ringtone. All right. Well, that's pretty much guaranteed to happen. I think both of those are pretty bad, so we will not take them. And I guess we will just be doing... We'll just be doing a good old-fashioned chest run. I hate this. Like, I hate it so much. It's really bad. Did get a deal with the devil. We'll peep what's in here. Both are pretty bad. All right. Yep, we're just going to go up to the cathedral. We're just going to get a chest run done. Okay, so, you know, this run definitely had the potential to do much more with its life. Unfortunately, I mean, those that have been around the channel for more than like 4 seconds know how bad my luck is when it comes to like trying to guess the right direction. I get it wrong essentially every opportunity possible. I will always guess the incorrect direction. And that's essentially what you saw. There was a man realizing that we could pick up telepathy for dummies, which is pretty amazing. And like our HP is already set. Yeah, we should probably just pick up telepathy for dummies. By the way, you may have noticed I picked the wrong path yet again. Telepathy for dummies every 2 rooms with brimstone is just amazing. So I will pick that up. I will go the wrong way yet again. That's okay. And we'll go ahead and just finish this run. Yeah, if you've been around for a little bit, okay, for some reason that's like the 3rd time my phone has thought that I was talking to Google. Every single time, I can let you know I'm never talking to Google. Unless specifically stated, I am not. Yeah, if you've been here for like more than like 5 seconds, you know that I'm going to choose the incorrect path every single time, so there shouldn't really be anything shocking about the fact that that happened. It's still upsetting nonetheless because we had such a potentially powerful run cut short in its prime. Now we could, as I said before, it's very possible we still get a... Yo, that looks... Why does that look so cool? It's so bad. It's so bad. Please just give me my normal brimstone back. Thank you. All I want is my normal brimstone back. Brother, if the phone doesn't stop beeping, I'm gonna lose my mind. They do look pretty cool, and they got me one something grape flavored. Did I ever finish that natural what's the best fruit flavor conversation? I don't think I did. The correct answer is either orange or blue raspberry, by the way. The most consistently delicious among all of the flavors. That would be my go-to, like if I had never tried, like let's say it's a new like gas station, I never had their Slurpees before. My go-to judge of their overall quality, can you nail the blue raspberry flavor? That's my #1 favorite. All right, down to the final floor, no void attained. We'll just get a good blue baby victory, and we'll head home essentially. Get some cool items in here. I mean these are all well, anemic's okay, but like the rest are all unbelievably sick. We got conjoined as well, which is unbelievably sick. We're actually dropping like a pretty considerable amount of those little spheres on the ground now, which is great use of telepathy for dummies. Hey, went the wrong way, by the way, just in case you were curious. I did choose the wrong path yet again. I did choose the wrong path yet again. That's okay. This is the right way. Literally has to be the right way. You can't tell me otherwise. Look, if we get a void floor, or if we happen to get like Dad's key. Hello. If we happen to get Dad's key or something. If we happen to get Dad's key, that would be pretty awesome. I would certainly take a Mega Satan victory, but other than that, if it doesn't happen, it looks like we will be doing the bare minimum that you would expect to do on one of these new Tainted character runs, which is good, considering we died on the first pass of it. It's good that we at least made some progress. You'll never catch me complaining about progress, but man, this is like the Last Jedi. This is the run that could have, like, what could have been, you know? Makes me sad to think about what could have potentially been. That's okay though. We'll still defeat it nonetheless. It's a very good run. Would you guess that I chose the wrong path? Would you guess that this random long path ends up leading to absolutely nothing? They're just like essentially like padding the runtime of this, like a filler episode of a TV show where they're like, shoot, well we gotta hit 18 minutes for this particular episode. Let's put like a 3-minute slow-mo montage in the middle of it just for funsies. That's essentially what this one's doing right now. We could just have like a nice, like, you know, 30, 45-minute episode. No. We gotta pad this bad boy out to an hour. Not even for like, you know, I can't even run ads, so I can't even pretend there's like some ulterior motive, like I'm gonna make more money off of this. I don't make any money off of these anyway, so it essentially exists just to eat up more time of my day that I could otherwise be recording more episodes. So it's essentially a lose-lose, but it may be a lose-lose but I'm happy to report that we are going to win-win. This has to be the right direction. I refuse to believe this is not the correct direction. Absolutely. It had to be. There's no way it was not. Let's head in here. Let's pop this. Let's pop Alges. Let's send Jim Bob over here to the Shadow Realm, and we will be on our way unless a Void Portal pops up. If a Void Portal pops up, maybe, just maybe, it makes sense to continue this one, but I'll be honest, my brain's feeling a little fried. Okay, perfect. I did not want to hit an hour. Is that a different picture? How have I never noticed that? Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider showing support down below. Like and comment, subscribing. Help out a great dish. Share with your grandmother. Always, but that. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.